To announce this new production of a new play, please welcome the Tony and Olivier nominated playwright Peter Quilter, who is somewhere, hopefully, in the middle. Brilliant, great place to stand. Come on, big round of applause for Peter. Thank you. You get a microphone? Come on up. There you go. No thanks. Followed by, already announced, of course, Maureen Lipman, who is right here. I make it really easy, don't I? There we go.
Mountain Goat.
Yes. Of course, and Maureen is playing Allegra. Now, listen. When we agreed to work on this project, it was vital we found a director who would lead the piece with love, imagination, and absolute care. We could think of no one more perfect than the multi-award-winning Tony and Olivier nominated director and choreographer, Stephen Mear. So please welcome Stephen Mear this way. So, I thought it'd be fun to find out a little bit, brand new play, which we've talked about the fact that to do a new play that no one's ever heard of is kind of scary, but actually very happy to say already it's selling incredibly well. What is the play about, Peter, and why have you written it?
It's about an hour and a half. No. Is this on? Oh, yes, it is. Actually, the idea came from, I've got relatives in residential homes at the moment, and in Spain. I live in Spain, forgot that bit. And I was going there, this happened earlier this year. The play is really new. I only wrote it in June. But earlier this year, I went there and there was a woman that kept singing all the time, one of the residents. And whatever you were doing, whatever corridor you're in, whatever was happening, you suddenly hear in the distance, "Oh, la rosa de la mancha." And you think, what on earth is going on? And so I sort of followed this woman around, and she would literally just burst into song all day at completely random moments, during the middle of the night, during lunch, whatever it was. So that was really fascinating to me and got my mind ticking over. And then the other thing was that I noticed how everybody in the building reacted completely differently to her. So some people would say, "Oh, Maria, sing us another song, give us another thing." And other people would go, "Will you shut the fuck up?" You know? and so that interested me as well, is that this woman was just giving joy out, and half the people embraced it and half the people tried to shut her down. And so that was really interesting as well. And so that was the inspiration for the play. It's a play about a woman starring Dame Maureen Lipman. Sorry.
Lower.
And it's a fictional story, but just inspired by the woman in that residential home, a woman that just spreads joy all the time and can't stop singing, and how the world copes with it, and also how her family have to care for her. So it's a play, it's a comedy entertainment about that, and we hope it's going to be really funny and really entertaining for people. But sort of flowing as a river underneath is a play about how we care for people, how we care for people who are losing their minds a little bit, and how society copes with that. So all of that is mixed in together. So I hope it will really touch people as well as giving them a good night out. And it's great to be back with Maureen, who I worked with 20 years ago on Glorious.
Which is also kind of odd that we're standing here with both those shows, one with an anniversary production and one brand new. What made you want to do it? I mean, to contextualise this, pretty much in the last 5 years since we've done a play, I've said, "What are we doing next?" And Maureen said, "Please stop calling me." What is it? And this is a play that you said to me, "No, I want to do this new play Peter sent me." So why?
You could say something nice.
I'm a miserable bugger, basically. And so now you're going to really find out if I can act or not. The world seems like a pretty scary and gloomy place at the moment to me, ruled by despots and tyrants, and we're at the whim of those tyrants. So when this play came along, I just thought, well, my late husband, Jack, used to say about me, "If she's not singing, watch out." And although I can't really sing, I can if necessary. And somehow this combination of a woman who's just kind of drifted through life meaninglessly, but is by nature just pleasant and happy and wants to make other people happy. And what would you do about that? You know, basically, it would get on my nerves. which are easily got on. So I thought it's a good time to talk about the good things which we never see on the news. It's a good time to just stop with the nastiness online and the hatred and the shaming and the no platforming, and just say, actually, you know, in the words of Louis Armstrong, it's a wonderful world. So I'm hoping that we can just travel around a bit with this nice play. It's a nice play. And make it work on tour, because a new play has to be nurtured. Sorry, mate.
I was editing it on the train on the way here.
And just see the effect that it has on... Because when I was playing Joyce Grenfell years ago, many years ago, I mean, the fact that it was Joyce made me very happy when I was cut up in a car. So instead of saying, "Oh," like I would say, "Oh, that's quite all right, don't worry." Sorry, my mistake. So, you know, I'm going into it as a... Because there's another side as well, which is that I'm extremely happy. And so it feels a bit smug, having just got married to the nicest man since the last nice man I married.
Yeah.
Unlucky girl. So, and it seems, you know, weird to be kind of in a lovely frame of mind when so much is so wrong, and to say, thank God my kids are okay, and nobody's got a verruca, and you know, so this play just taps into where I am at the moment. So let's hope, you know, that I can do it justice. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. And Stephen, tell us a bit about the magic element of this show and what we can expect theatrically from what you're going to give us, but also on overlaying on what the story's about. What does the show do on stage?
I mean, the show's wonderful anyway. When I read it, I had to do this show. It's very close to my heart. But the numbers in the show, I say numbers, that are either in her head or out loud in front of everybody, we're going to kind of make it very magical, go very theatrical with it, and just to tell a story, but stay true to the characters, and definitely just care about what we're doing, because it's a tender subject, but this is a comedy. It really is funny. I know I shouldn't be saying that strange, but it really is funny, and I love it. And I just think it brings so many elements. You're not going to leave out depressed when you leave. You are going to leave out happy. But it's just beautifully written, and Maureen will be brilliant in it. I've not worked with her for 18 years, so... No,
we've met on Oklahoma, the Hugh Jackman Oklahoma, when nobody realised that he was that good. And Stephen was incredibly helpful to me, because I was scared shitless of Susan Stroman, you know, and that whole... And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and right. And you used to take me through it nicely. And Pete, of course, well, glorious. Wendy, you know, you're on tour with the three version, and I did it for 6 months in the West End, and it was absolutely hilarious. And one night, I remember that Princess Alexander was told off by the actor Ray Lonham for laughing too loudly. So it just brought the house down, and it was such a joy. And I must say that I've had nothing to do at all with the casting of this play, but that table read yesterday was just, you know, really...
Yeah, it was our first time all together, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
And we're going to
brilliant bit of casting there, wherever you are. Right, that it just held together. So, you know, look, who the hell knows in this climate? Who knows? It's a new play. Who knows if we're going to be successful or not? But it doesn't matter what the idea of all these shows. He's very rich now. It really doesn't matter. He was nothing till he met me. He lost all that weight because of me.
No, that's not untrue. Right, let's talk about... Right, so, as you said, Maureen, unlike Rose, you will not be alone on a bench for 2 hours, although you did that very well. You didn't argue with any of the cast on that one, because you're on your own. But this time you are being joined by an extraordinary cast. And yesterday, yes, we had our first table read, which was fantastic. behind you, right there on that screen. Look at this, we've got screens. Joining you as your brother will be the wonderful John Middleton, who is here. Give us a wave, John. Joined by Bailey Patrick as he's the police officer, Officer Rogers, and the wonderful Elizabeth Bauer as your carer, Anna. That is our cast for Allegra, ladies and gentlemen. Also, to touch on some of our creative team, Justin Williams will be doing the set and costume. Sam Beyond a Lillo will be doing our lighting. Russell Ditchfield is doing our sound design, and the brilliant production management by Setting Line. So that is our team for Allegra. Round of applause, Maureen, Peter, and Stephen. Thank you so much.